Here are 10 intoxicating fragrances that leave a sexy scent trail. Let's go! Hey everyone, welcome back. If you're brand new to the channel, my name is Scott Aromatico. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. As you can tell from the thumbnail and from the introduction, today we're talking about 10 sexy, intoxicating fragrances that leave an amazing scent trail. So let's go ahead and dive right in and get into those 10. But first of all, before we do that, just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for being here today, because I know it's been a little while since I've last posted a video, but every once in a while, you need to take a little self-love, a little me time, a little time to relax. So I took a week off from making videos because it kind of helps me miss the hobby. You know, you guys know how it is. You take some time away and you don't know what you got till it's gone. So I just needed a little rest, a little breather, but now I'm back. I've got a lot of good ideas and I'm ready to go. This month has been one of the best months ever for me. I have really grown leaps and bounds. Everything is up, so I'm super excited because it's all because of you. So the first fragrance I want to talk about right here, this is from an indie niche house and it's in my own backyard. We are talking about Coastal Carolina Perfumes, and in particular, we're talking about this gem right here that sadly is not a full bottle yet, but I'm going to make that happen before the end of the summer, I hope. My list is so big and it's a mile long and I've got so many things going on, so you guys understand where I'm coming from. But this one right here is called Peach Tea. Wow, let me spray it. Man, if you are looking for a fragrance that encaptures that southern charm, that southern spirit, you've got those peaches that you really smell, but you've got that southern steeped sweet tea mixed with that peach note, and it is to die for. This fragrance is so unisex. A male, a female could wear it easily, and the scent bubble is absolutely gigantic, and the scent trail is just is good. Everywhere you go, people are gonna follow you to see who is wearing this fragrance because of that peach note and that peach tree note. There's a little bit of woods in this as well to give it a little bit of a masculine vibe, but the peaches kind of help offset that, you know, along with the woods and the sweetness. This fragrance sparkles, it shines, it is so damn good. I really love it because I'm from the South and it really captures, you know, that southern charm that you're looking for in a fragrance, and it is so good. And most of all, it's extremely refreshing, so I love it. You're gonna get good longevity. You get about 8 hours on my skin, and it's just a fun, flirty fragrance with a massive scent trail. Coastal Carolina Perfumes. Go ahead and order yours right now. This one is called Peach Tree. Next fragrance that leaves a huge scent trail, a massive scent bubble, and is so sexy, but mainly on the dry down. So this is one of those fragrances when you first spray it, it might be a little harsh, it might be a little too strong for you, but this one right here, think Creed Aventus. This is Armaux's Club de Nuit Intense. Gaudy bottle, absolutely gaudy bottle, heavy bottle. So it's the, you know, the crystals, the chain, but the fragrance is so good. When you first spray this, it's kind of very overwhelming. There's a lot of almost piney notes and citrusy notes coming right at you, full blast. But as this starts to dry down, you start to recognize that Creed Aventus DNA that's in almost every fragrance. Creed Aventus is one of those fragrances that's been cloned and copied, but you know, I'm not against it. I'm here for that. I love clones of other fragrances because a lot of you work hard and are trying to make your dollar stretch. And so sometimes it's good to have a good dupe or clone or inspiration in your collection. And this one is one of the best. It smells so good. And it's way more powerful than the Aventus they're putting out right now. It is so powerful. The scent trail is so good. You gotta wait for the dry down, and then you're really gonna love that citrusy, pineapple-y, you know, aromatic DNA that's in this fragrance. Definitely give this a try if you're looking for a scent trail that is absolutely huge. This one does it, especially in this Carolina heat. Next fragrance I want to talk about is a niche fragrance. Great fragrance. Maybe it's a little bit overpriced, maybe it's a little bit overhyped, but I love this one. This one is by Parfums de Marly, and this is called Percival. If you're looking for that fresh, out of the shower smell, then this is your fragrance for you. Think Abercrombie Fitch Fierce, but it actually does do its own thing. There's a lot of similarities, but this one just smells so fresh and clean, like you step right out of the shower. Now I know when you spend a lot of money in your fragrances, you want them to be unique and different, I get it. This one kind of is what it is. It's just a freshie that smells so clean and so intoxicating. There's some ambroxan in here, but it's just got that nice, fresh, clean smell that you're gonna love. So definitely give this one a try. I get about 8 hours on my skin. It is a nice, casual fragrance, but you can still wear it to work too because it's so safe. It's definitely blind buy worthy in my opinion. It's definitely a dumb reach. You can wear this and it's going to be safer on the office. Everyone's going to like the way you smell. And you can wear it for just about any occasion. Actually, I think this is versatile. You can wear it all year around. Now, this video is sexy, intoxicating scent trail. You know, 3 fragrances in, I probably should have mentioned this already. I'm just kind of picking fragrances that are good for this time of year. We're in the summer, right? Summer 2023. I'm picking fragrances that work in the high heat in the Carolinas here. So that's kind of the theme of this video. Now, here's a fragrance that might be a little bit controversial, okay? I get it, this is kind of a heavier fragrance, but I really feel like I wear this fragrance all year round, so I really feel like it's versatile. This one is from Argos, one of my favorite indie niche houses in the world. Everything they do is first class. Everything is about detail. This bottle is extremely heavy. You know, you've got the etching in the glass, you've got the crystal up top. It is as opulent as it looks, it is that opulent. It is so good. It is one of my favorite fragrances when I want to feel confident. Just want to poke my chest out there. I wear it on special occasions. This is a patchouli bomb. It's got a creamy citrus because of the sandalwood, just that creamy citrus, the patchouli in here. It's a sticky cistus. This fragrance works so good, and it does work in this high heat with all those citruses and how creamy it is. It's very luxurious. You can see the dent I put in this fragrance. But just think of luxury when you think of this fragrance. If you are looking for a discount on this one, check out my link down below and you'll find your way to savings on this amazing fragrance because it is that good, it is that opulent. Everything from this bottle to the fragrance to the pressurized sprayer, it is so good. You guys gotta try Argos's Diner. All right, next fragrance, we're gonna stick with something that's relatively cheap, that's in the designer category. This fragrance right here, this is new DNA of Versace, the house that Donatella built. This is her DNA. This is what she envisioned. This blue bottle encaptures that Mediterranean spirit, and this fragrance is just as good. It's a youthful fragrance. It's fun. It's a head-turning fragrance. You got some fresh fruity notes on the top. You've got some sweet, almost vanilla-like scents as it starts to dry down. Very aromatic, very beautiful. A little bit aquatic as well. I absolutely love this fragrance. It is so gorgeous. Like I said, very youthful. And you know, for a 50-year-old, sometimes you just like to feel youthful. You like to feel fun. If you're looking for a fragrance to turn heads, this one does it. The scent trail is huge. It is a compliment getting machine. And I find that this fragrance works really well here in the Carolinas. So the scent trail is so huge. I'm always getting compliments when I wear this one. Now, there's all kinds of different concentrations. You know what? Let me know down in the comments. What is your favorite concentration of Versace Eros? I'd love to know down in the comments below. And do you think this fragrance is still relevant here in 2023? I do. I think it's a Hall of Famer. And for the price, you can find this really, really cheap on discounters online. So it's so good. It's just fun, fruity, sweet, very vibrant. Love this fragrance. All right, another designer fragrance, but a little bit more higher quality, a little bit more luxurious and expensive. We're talking about Tom Ford's Costa Azzurra. When you think of this fragrance, think of a fresh, salty, ozonic sea breeze blowing through cypress trees. That's what you get. This is for that Italian gentleman or Italian gentleman wannabe out there. This fragrance is so gorgeous. It always gets me compliments. So many compliments when I wear it, and it really projects. You gotta be careful with the sprays because one time I overdid it and I was choking out everybody. But this thing projects. The scent bubble is absolutely intoxicating. I love how aromatic it is. I love how citrusy it is. I love how woody it is on the dry down. Absolutely intoxicating. One of my favorite fragrances in my collection. I get 8 hours easily on my skin. And like I said, just a huge scent trail. I love Tom Ford fragrances because I feel like they're blended so well. A little bit high. I wish they were a little bit lower, but it's okay. I'm here for it. Next fragrance. This is another high-end niche luxury fragrance. We're talking about Kilian Moonlight in Heaven. Wow. Probably on this list, and I've said this in a lot of videos, this is probably my favorite on the list. If you are looking for a tropical fragrance, look no further than this. You've got sexy coconut, mango, absolutely gorgeous. Those are the two notes that really stick out. And then there's this unusual addictive rice note that's so good. 8 hours on my skin. So you've got that rice note, mango, coconut, absolutely beautiful, absolutely tropical. This really shines in the high heat here in the Carolinas. You guys have got to try this one. Another one that leaves a sexy, intoxicating scent trail. This is an indie niche house. This is the world of Zaharoff. George Zaharoff is the man. Shout out to Claude Durr. This one is called Signature Rosé. I know what you're thinking, men. Rose fragrances are for girls. Not anymore. This one will change your mind. Test me on it, challenge me on it. Go ahead and get a sample. This is so good. You've got all kinds of rose in here, giving a fresh, clean, vibrant scent trail. And then you've got some sweetness in here with the crystallized sugar cubes. And then the dry down is just so religious with a bit of incense. This one just works so good. And when I sprayed this one, I was smelling it 3 days after I sprayed it. This lasted on my skin 12 plus hours easily. The scent bubble is huge. This is one of my favorite beast mode fragrances. In fact, every time I make a beast mode list, top 10 beast mode fragrances, this one is always on it. Signature Rosé by Zaharoff. All right, last two guys, stick with me. We're getting down to the end. This is one of the most fun, youthful fragrances in my collection. This one is absolutely beast mode, and the scent trail is so sexy and intoxicating. This is Versace's Eros. So good. Okay, think Invictus Aqua. Which one came first? This one came first. We all think of Invictus Aqua because it's in the stores. We see it. This one's out of sight, out of mind. You got to order it online. And right now, all the rage is these Middle Eastern fragrances. If you like Invictus Aqua, but you want it to last longer, it goes in a slightly different direction, a little bit more woody, a little bit more earthy. This one to me is the better one in my opinion, and you can see the dent I left. It is so good. It's so fun and playful and youthful and flirty and perfect in the high heat. The scent trail you're gonna leave is gonna be to die for. Last but not least, guys, we're talking about none other than Mancera's Cedrat Boisé. Love this fragrance. Now, which one is better? Is the Intense better? I have a decant of that. Or is this one? I prefer the original. This is my favorite. I don't think you need the Intense, but if you like it, comment down below and tell me which one you think is better, the Intense or the original. I love Cedrat Boisé. As I always say, like a parrot or a broken record, this is the perfect fragrance house to start off if you're brand new to the channel, which a lot of you are. Most of my viewers are unsubscribed viewership. And so guys, those of you who are brand new to Fragcom, this fragrance right here is the perfect place to start because price is somewhere $100 or below. You get a lot of performance and it just lasts forever. The scent trail is huge. It goes 8+ hours on my skin. You know, mileage may vary depending on who you are, you know, all that stuff like that. But guys, this fragrance is amazing because it's got that pineapple DNA, it's got the citrus, it's creamy, it's woody, it's got some leather undertones in the dry down. It's very masculine. I love this fragrance, and this one works all year round, and the scent trail is just to die for. Every time I wear it, I get compliments. All right, guys, so there you have it. Those are my top 10 intoxicating, sexy fragrances that leave an amazing scent trail. So guys, comment down below what are some of your favorites. I'd love to see in the comments. You know, make it for this time of year, okay? Make it for the summertime. Let me know what are some of your favorite intoxicating fragrances that leave a sexy scent trail. Comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. And just say hi, tell me where you're from, because I love to know those things, guys. Thank you so much for being a part of my fragrance channel. It doesn't cost you anything to do so. If you haven't decided to join yet, just hit that subscribe button down below, hit the bell notifications off the side, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Scott Aromatico, out.